Okay, explain to us who Jimmy Butler is. Can you explain who Jimmy Butler is?
I've tried to figure it out now in 4 years because I'm like, is Jimmy complex or is he just super simple? All he ever talks about is one, guard somebody. It's very tomball Texas, right? Very, very outside of Houston mentality. Like, we're not going to talk about defensive schemes. We're not going to talk about rotations. Not going to talk about help the helper. Guard somebody. And then on the other end, he talks about playing the right way, which we've heard forever. But for him, it's not necessarily a 30-plus point night. It's what ended up happening as well, 6 guys in double figures. And him looking and feeling out the defense first, helping out other guys build their confidence so when you need big shots late, guys aren't being called upon to do something they're not comfortable doing. And that's how he'd rather play. And Dan, he doesn't need us. That's the other thing. He can't stand. And it's not like this faux lack of desire to get on a microphone. It is a pure, I think, disdain for having to do it. And that's part of this era, by the way. They're going to get a lot of this going forward as you and I play the second nine
Yeah.
of our careers. I think more and more because of social media and guys' ability to have, when you make $40 million a year, you can have some staff and you can get out whatever you want. So if you want to sell coffee, you don't need to come on the Dan Patrick Show to sell your coffee. You can.
But is
sell
he a
it to-
tough guy to play with if you look at what
No.
happened in Philly, in Minnesota, in Chicago? I mean, he's a Hall of Famer on his fourth team,
Right.
and he plays at a high level. I just wonder what happened with these other stops, and is that going to happen in Miami?
You can't be tougher than the experience in Miami simply because there's just too much certainty. 27 years of Pat Riley as the president, 35 years of the same family, the Harrisons owning the team. Eric Spoelstra in his 15th season as the head coach is in his 27th season in the organization. I've been a broadcaster for this team for almost 20 years, and I'm still not senior. So there's just way too much certainty in the organization everywhere around to be tougher than what the organization calls for. And I think that's finally a thriving moment for him.